Last time on Metaphor ReFantazio, we spend time with our followers to advance the archetype power, slaying the great worm Homo Butera, saving Martira from destruction, then following Heisme as he pleads with his village to cease their ways of isolation, and sadly, watching as Alonso is executed in Brylehaven. The people of Etria hold a festival wishing us safe travels as we head to Altabury. FSEPFE semicolon. Oh, sorry, my cat jumped on my keyboard, silly little guy. With that decided, we all helped the villagers prepare for the festival. Once the effigy of the dragon god was completed, the sun was already down. I was about to say, though, don't they already have that statue of the dragon god? Well, I guess a second can't hurt. Oh, whoa. Whoa! Yeah, that one's a little different. Dang, they got it. The depiction down great.
Didn't expect them to throw such a party before our departure. A far cry from our first night here in a cell.
Yeah, how it started, how it's going.
I hear 'tis a festival in the dragon god's name, meant to ensure a safe sea voyage. In place of a lighthouse, their fire is kept burning until the morning.
I say, these locals are barely well informed. They're up to their gills in practical and theoretical magna theory. Not as focused on the mechanicals as us mainlanders, but the land's far from barbaric. Their insights could rather improve the runner's design, you know?
Really now?
Ah, speaking of, I finished with the lance replica.
Yeah, one thing at a time, big guy.
We're finally ready.
It's gonna go down.
Woo! Grand, ain't it? Dell's all better. And we've got some choice souvenirs to bring back to Lord Louis.
I know, right? Everything's looking up.
We're not out of the woods yet. Don't be too quick to celebrate.
Aw, party pooper.
Hey, come on, lads, loosen up! It's a party! We've all had a little fun.
See, he gets it. Battling, he knows when to celebrate.
And you? What's a sanctist fat cat like you doing getting all giddy over a pagan festival?
Oh, you don't know battling like we do, Fidelio. That's the problem.
I have to laugh, don't I? You know, I thought the Crier's life had made me pretty knowledgeable about our world, but turns out most of what I knew was lies. Makes me think, maybe this is how my old father felt.
Wait, what? Battling lore out of nowhere?
Crier of family trade, eh? Imagine that.
The Crown Theocracy does love their hereditary titles. Yeah, my old man was a serious fella. More than me, that's for sure. He called out corruption where he saw it. Made him a pariah. But there you go. Yeah, I remember he once flat out suggested igniters were more dangerous than the Crown Theocracy was letting on. And there was that riot in the slums, of course, the one started by that Parapus. The church dismissed it as paupers revolting over their conditions.
This is getting brought up again.
But my old man...
No.
Well, he said it wasn't a riot at all. Outright accused the Crown Theocracy of turning an innocent Parapus feral through horrific magic experiments.
What was that look between the Magnus brothers? Did they know about it?
What?
Who knows what really happened there? Either way, nobody took my father seriously. He was condemned as a liar, and he died young. Just the way it is, I suppose. People will always prefer their own feelings to the truth. Happiness is a luxury hard to come by otherwise. Hard to care about the world after that. I was a poor excuse for a crier, if you ask me. Yet, here I am.
That's not true, Battling. I'm your biggest fan. You're doing great.
It's beyond weird.
Oh.
Somehow, you lot have managed to make the world seem interesting again. I'm genuinely grateful, you know? It makes a man feel as if he owes you.
Oh my god, dude. I mean, same. You're doing a good job boosting our popularity. I think.
You owe us nothing. Can't afford any rumors about you being biased in our favor anyway.
Oh yeah, true. He would never be biased.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Honestly, though, you need anything, you've got me on your side. I'll do what I can.
I did not expect him to be such a bro. Battling.
For now, I'll catch a boat ride to Altabury ahead of you. Once this festival's over, it'll be farewell for the moment. So, let's make this a bash to remember.
Deal. Oh, there you go. Oh my god, he's fast. The bros are leaving.
Now, time for some fun. Bring out the treats.
Y'all thinking Rice Krispie treats? No, those are not.
And those are?
The fruit is called dragon's tears. They're quite precious. Their tree only bears once every few years.
Ah, 'tis delicious. Beyond delicious.
Oh my god, she's gonna eat the whole thing. Not there's anything wrong with that.
Wonderful. This again. Hulkenberg's tastes are a dubious metric at best.
Please, it's the rarest of harvests, and we would like to share it with you.
Way more polite than Hulkenberg using spoons. The juices burst forth as soon as I put it in my mouth.
Sounds. I feel quite.
Are you okay?
Right?
Oh. Wait, is she drunk? Yo, what?
What's going on? There's something odd about the way those two are laughing.
I'm scared. What are we eating? Oh! Heisme, are you allergic? No, he's crying!
But he's crying. What is this fruit?
What is he doing?
You see, in old times, so long times ago, people ate this to reach a higher plane of existence and talk to the gods.
What do you got us on? What is this? Is this...
Yes, you certainly appear to have reached some higher state. Glad I passed.
Dog, what on... I guess it's a... Oh my god! Willie! He's knocked out!
Finally back to normal. Well, that sure felt like a festival. Not that I'm complaining. Oh, and did you hear? The people of this island make a wish over that flame. It's said that if you write your wish on a piece of paper, it'll bring you good luck. We don't often get to relax like this. So why don't you go there with someone?
Someone? Oh man. We certainly have plenty of time. This is a rare opportunity. Who should I invite?
Have you decided on someone?
Oh, you can't pick Gallica. Man, this is tricky. I don't necessarily know what the reaction was to me viewing all of them last episode, you know, when we had the boat arc, right? So do I pick my favorite character? Or, you know, a character we haven't really gotten to know too well? Honestly, it sounds effed up. I want to pick the dudes, but I know if I do that, audience might not like that. So I think a compromise is in order. You know, I haven't really heard a lot from her. So you just want to pick the pretty girl? No, that's not true. I would have picked Hulkenberg then. But it's the one we know the least about. What's up with the baby thing? Also, she's sober, you know, like, Hulkenberg might need a minute. Two people walking side by side, enveloped by the sound of waves, as the sun-kissed horizon disappears in the darkness of a starry sky stretched overhead. I wonder what the others would think if they saw us like this. Oh god, I don't like that implication. That we had something special? Probably that you're my older sister. You know.
Gosh.
Oh, pish. That's because there's no mood between us. Yeah, we have no chemistry. Me and Hulkenberg, though? I mean, I do wonder, though. What's going to happen when you find that special someone? Suppose I stand as much a chance as any other, no? No, you really don't. Oh. Shall we head to the fire? I don't want the others to worry if we're not back before dark. Why'd I pick you again? I don't even know. She's definitely best friend material. I can sense the maglev flowing through the flames.
Yep.
Through the fire and the flames. Ooh, I like the sound of that. I'm not really one to beg a deity for anything, but given the situation we're in, anything's worth a try. Well, wait, you don't seem religious? Yeah. Or to imagine you praying for help. Don't get me wrong. I've nothing against prayer. I just prefer to take action myself before leaving it in God's hand. Right? I understand that position. Not to say I'm some kind of superwoman that can bend fate to work out exactly as I want it to. Being Rella's little sister, becoming a songstress, helping the prince, meeting you, and standing here now. You can't chalk all that up to sheer force of will. There's got to be a grander power that's guided me along, no matter how gently.
Got it?
So let's get to it, shall we? We're going to pray to the dragon god for our efforts to bear fruit. Well, wait. Why is the paper so puny? You don't expect me to fit my every wish in such a small space, do you? Well, it's late, isn't it? But hey, can I perhaps stay with you a little longer? There's something I want to give you, Will.
Well?
What? It's nothing so special. I just want you to know I appreciate that you're always doing your best. I picked out something I thought would suit you. Is it a new hair accessory? I guess they both have that. Oh my god, they're matching, I never realized. Well, thank you, Juna. You're ever so sweet. Sure. That's really nice of you. If you keep up the pace, who knows? Maybe one day you'll be a man strong enough to be worthy of me. Don't keep me waiting. I'm stronger than I look, Juna. I'm strong. There. Now we can head back. What a tease. Juna gave me a gift. Return to the group. Oh. What kind of self-serving thing is this? You give it to a pretty lady you meet. You know, one that likes fans. What the dump? I wonder if it's a joke item. It says stylish fan. That'd be funny. What would you get if you went with Stroll? Oh, now I want to know! Maybe it's a giant fish. That fit him, I think.
Tell, you hear all that? What that cry was talking about?
Yeah. Sounded proper familiar to me.
It's easy to blame the Sanctus Church for the whole thing. But maybe not all of them were happy about it. Makes you think. I remember St. Rella looked like her heart was breaking, seeing us at death's door. Maybe she knew what was going on. Del, what do we believe in, really? Are we absolutely positive that, you know, Count Louis's vision and ours have enough in common?
I thought we were done talking about this. He's the reason we got this far. A couple of Parapus orphans. Nobody else wants us. Nobody cares about us. We'd be nothing without Count Louis.
That's not true. You have options, man.
I know, Del, but he makes all them speeches about equality, but in the end, he's gonna leave the weak to die.
Even Basilio knows. Wow.
I heard him talk about his ideal world, and it sounds like a world where we'd have died alone in the dirt. No Saint Rella to save us. Is that what we're fighting for?
Too late for that kind of talk, brother. Blood on our hands either way.
Hey! What are you two doing on your own? Come join the party! You'll miss the whole festival.
This is breaking my heart, man.
Lady Juna.
Thank gosh she showed up to break the tension.
What's that look about? I know you're absolutely smitten with me, love, but you needn't be so tense about it.
Oh my god, she's so... Good, she cuts away the tension like a knife through butter.
Do you plan to kill Count Louis?
Oh my god. What?
What are you talking about?
Oh.
He can't be killed anyway.
We definitely don't have a special device that can do so. Why would you think that? How good is your hearing, by the way?
Lady Juna, I don't think your heart is with Count Louis anymore. Or maybe it never was.
All this on an assumption.
There's a side of you that you only show them. But us, starting to think we've never seen the real you.
Oh my... Ouch.
Are you really so worried for Count Louis? He's the one who measures worth in power. So what would he think to hear you underestimating him?
So you don't actually work for Forden or nothing then? No ulterior motives?
I've been with Count Louis since before the race even started, haven't I? Ever since he was stripped of command.
Hey, Del.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. That's my fault. But trust me on this. I promise I'll make sure this world's got more to give you two than despair.
Is he gonna believe that? Oh, she's already off. End of discussion.
I saw it with my own eyes. That lance gets past the king's magic. That means it can kill a candidate. They were testing it among themselves, and Lady Juna was right there with them.
So he knows.
You serious? How are we supposed to report that to Count Louis?
I mean, the ball's in your court. Del, do the right thing, man. Come on.
Don't worry, it's my own problem. I told you to leave the thinking to me.
You know, I really like Lady Juna's songs, and I like seeing you listening to her when you get the chance. You got arm around your heart, Del, and her music pierces it. I don't want to kill Lady Juna. And you don't either, Del. Do you?
He's so conflicted. The drama, the stakes, everything. It's never been higher. My God. Lovely evening, though. Tomorrow's the big day. Let's make sure we're plenty rested. How is this gonna go down? Are the Magnus brothers gonna betray us? Are they gonna betray Count Louis? Are they just gonna do nothing? That's also an option.
When we first arrived, I never thought we'd be making the journey to Altabury with hope in our hearts. Let the waves rock us then. We shall prepare ourselves for the trials to come.
The waves rock us, he says.
Well,
just hope we can get out of here without being attacked. He's not as hopeful, I guess. A little antsy. Hope the brothers are okay. I don't think they know the particulars of our plan. We can't let our guard down. When did Del see that? Was he all healed up? I don't remember the orders of events. Cannot have my stomach grumbling while afield. I should buy myself a small ration of something before we depart. The trouble's finding a food that will not spoil. Hulkenberg, we're speaking the same language, girl. I get you. That's why I always keep tostadas and rice around the house, because, you know, sometimes you just gotta munch, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
I beg your pardon, but...
Well, Will, since we'll be journeying together for some time, I want to thank you for having me. I'm sad to leave my brother, and I will miss him dearly. But I know in my heart this will be a grand adventure. Oh, you better believe it, Yufa. Montario's one thing. Wait till you see the rest of it! But yeah, I guess... Wait. I don't know. Could we do anything tonight? Nah, whoever cares. If I screwed up, I screwed up. It's just one day. It's just one night. Ain't a big deal. So gotta check out that fan, though. What is the East Coast gonna be like? Is it a straight shot to Montario, or... Oh, man. Hope not. These islands so far have been a blast. In hindsight, it seems like I'm really annoyed when I do the dungeons. Just because they're so hard, but looking back, that one tower was a blast. I must say, I'm sad to leave the island. If for no reason other than every meal has been an utter delight. I'm almost certain you said the same thing when you left Brawlhaven and Martyra. A new world of cuisine is but a few days away if you just be patient. Mind your tongue, Stroll. A few days is thrice as many meals. 9 meals. Wow, you really are taking this hard. Well, when you said your goodbye to the people and the food, meet at the Gauntlet Runner, I guess. Silly Stroll. If only you knew. If only you knew. It's true. People poke fun of me all the time.
Hold on.
So I'm like, oh, my tummy hurt, I'm so hungry. Once you got some muscle mass, yeah, you're crying too. And you're ready. Head out. As badly as I want to, you know, say bye to everybody. Can we actually do anything? Oh, I think it's just like, yeah, restock your items and stuff and all that. I don't think we get an event. Never expected anyone to change this islander's outlook on life. I'm grateful you did. Looking at the ocean like this brings back old memories. Dreamt of telling everyone in the outside world how beautiful life is here on the island. I wonder if it's too late. Could I realize that dream? Oh, dude, if I'm king, tourism is gonna be awesome! No, I mean, maybe they wouldn't mind that. As long as the tourists behave, but yeah. That's all I want to get out of here. I'm not gonna forget this place for a long, long time. Every town has been just knocked out. How do they do it, bro? Something, reaching a new town is its own reward in other RPGs, but because saying here's metaphor.
Looks like the sea's settled somewhat. We've got a map of the Altabury region too. I'd say we're set.
Now we can leave with our minds clear and pockets full, eh? Where are those brothers? Out on errands?
Hopefully not doing anything mischievous.
I say we just leave them behind.
Hi, May.
Yeah, that seems like a bad idea.
Well, long as we've got a minute alone, let's go over our plan. As soon as we get to Altabury, we give Luis the fake lance Nurus made up for us.
While I hold on to the real one.
Then, on the eve of this divine relic dedication ceremony, we use the real lance to end this, once and for all. He doesn't know we've worked out its powers. We'll use that to our advantage. Juna, we'll need you to convince Louis to attend the eve of the festival.
Oh, I've been pestering him to do so for a while now. Don't want him spending the evening in his heavily fortified Skyrunner after all.
Yeah, can't have that.
So where is the false lance in question?
Right here, ready to poke an eye out.
Kind of nervous, like, did Nurse make it to scale? What if it's half the size? It's just, hope nobody notices. Nah, he's a genius. Of course, it's perfect.
What do you think? A dead ringer, eh?
That's our man. How'd you get all the white paint?
Such detail. Even I can't tell them apart.
Yeah, that's a problem. Can we mark one of them? Like...
When we get to Altabury, we'll pass off the fake to Louis. Then, we execute our plan.
Oh, by the way, I was talking with the Magnus brothers earlier. Think they might be onto us.
That's not good. We'll need to be more careful.
Wait, footsteps. Speak of the devils. We'll need to hide the real lance.
All right. Then how did he not hear?
You're late. We were about to leave you behind.
Dell's spying on them earlier.
Right. All present and counted. Anchors away, what?
Aye, aye, me hearty.
Yo, what?
What's wrong then? Is that not the customary exclamation of sailors? Mr. Bucklin was very specific.
Oh no. She doesn't know when she's being trolled.
I wouldn't believe everything he says.
'Tis a strange melancholy, leaving the people we have so recently come to know.
We'll be back. With some fantastic tales to tell them too.
Yes, certainly.
Awfully pensive. Dell, which way will he lean? Oh yeah, there's no monsters on the way. It's a straight shot.
This is Altabury Heights.
What is that?
We'll make faster progress back on land.
And is this not Montario? Is it the same location? I don't recall. There's something over here.
But isn't that
Mavla? Okay, I guess we can take a detour there at some point, but... Oh yeah, see that icon? It's definitely a snowy place. Oh yeah, Principality Montario. So the location is Altabury. The kingdom is Montario. Gotcha. That means we did it all.
Isn't that?
No, we're out of places to go. Oh, no, that's not true. Something over there, something over there, something... Nah, it's pretty much the end. Dang it! Oh well, better have a game. End quickly than overstay its welcome. I'll only have to endure one day of being rocked sick. Wonderful.
Now there's a grim face if I've ever seen one. Captain, for Stroll's sake, let us make haste.
Full speed ahead! Altabury Heights, capital Ontario! Take care you don't tumble overboard!
With a new ally in tow, the Gauntlet Runner at last departs the island toward the eastern side of the inland sea. Their destination is the Principality of Montario. Its vast mountain crags, so different from the western terrain, can be seen clearly from the water. Their forthcoming task would be their greatest trial yet. They felt the tension rise in wordless silence.
Wordless silence? In a JohneAwesome video? Like that had ever happened. I literally can't shut up.
Indeed.
Ouch, Will. I was ribbing. It's different when you do it. At least this journey, we don't have to worry about sea monsters anymore. And we're not home free yet. Keep that in mind. But in all seriousness, I'm probably like the quietest commentator. Which is funny to think about, but I don't know. I'm always a fan of less is more, you know? Did you need something? No, it's a figure of speech. What am I doing again? Oh, is it safe to just leave it like that? It's strapped in. That's as good as you're gonna get.
Seriously. You realize there's probably a way to get the lance that didn't involve saving the pagan girl, yeah? I suppose I can't complain since you got the lance either way. Still, if you want to count in Luis's favor, take my advice. Stop playing the hero.
Too bad.
Gotta hand it to you. Can't believe you actually got the relic off him. Couldn't afford to cock up a job for Lord Louis, though, could you? Otherwise, he'd be just dead weight.
Lord Louis has no tolerance for dead weight. Yeah, no kidding. That is his entire ideology. Ugh. Well not a fan. I couldn't find Heisme, so I guess we're gonna hang out with Hulkenberg. Just thinking about battle strategies. Okay, okay. And I guess we've seen all of those, yeah. Aw, man. Short-lived.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at Cliffshade Camp, just as the curtain of night descends on the wilderness. Ideal for their cover, it works both ways, as monsters and rogues alike await their victims in the shadows of the rocks. Only a gauntlet runner offers peace of mind against such dangers, a large reason why they are so sought after.
Cliffside could be a scenic view. Kind of excited about this one. Will it just be normal or something unique? Ah, that's all right.
Oh, you alright? I can feel the temperature dropping since we made landfall. That'd be pretty cold in Altabury.
And yeah, we're gonna get her a cloak, some kind of coat. I mean, come on, she can be dressed in that. It's like an anime. They're gonna give everybody winter clothes. Oh man, there's imagination things for everybody here. Oh, except Nurse. Recency bias.
Oh, well. Are you free at the moment? I just finished meditating and I'd like to talk to you for a bit if you don't mind.
Anything, and I mean anything. By recalling the past and playing with the future, you fucking hone my imagination, sure. I guess just reflecting on what went down in the island. Still thinking about those murals.
I've only heard about the outside world from important books, my brother's stories. I can't believe that starting today, I will travel those lands myself. I never would have had the confidence to attempt such a venture on my own. I'm truly glad to have met you, and everyone else will.
Yeah, you are more than welcome.
Yeah.
We love and appreciate you too. I mean, platonic love. You know, I'm sorry about the handshake.
You have all been so incredibly kind. Our conversations have made me feel quite welcome. Speaking of which, Juna graciously gave me some advice about trips such as this one. She said make sure you keep one eye on your wallet whenever you're in town and never, ever, ever follow a stranger somewhere.
Alright, girls looking out for girls. Makes sense.
Juna's kindness truly knows no end. I know, right? I feel quite lucky to go on a trip with so many people watching over me.
Guess she's like kind of the youngest of the group. And Heisman's the shortest and the oldest. How does that?
That reminds me. I meant to ask, what were things like when you began this journey, Will? I must admit, I am somewhat curious about the place where your mission began. It is my hope that one day, when this is all over, that I may visit it.
Yeah, that could be cool. Wherever the heck it is. I mean, I didn't think, oh my god, our first 6-pointer. Hey, yo! Yufa!
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. It's good.
I was having so much fun talking with you. The time escaped me. Is it alright if we continue?
Yeah. Keep going.
So how do you play this board game?
Let me tell you. Don't ask Hulkenberg to teach you. She'll cheat. I'm kidding. I'm salty. I'm RP. Hulkenberg would never. As we learned from her follower episode. Which one is the best so far? Honestly, it's Heisman easily. That speech he had in the village, bro. No, what am I saying? It's Alonzo. Holy dump.
It would seem that...
That got my ass bugging.
We are now stand among the mountains. I have long gazed at the peaks of Montario from the island, but I never imagined I'd see them this close.
Altabury remains cold year-round, so quite accordingly, its people have perfected the art of piping hot stew. Ooh, that does sound good.
It's home to the foremost opera house in the kingdom, as well. Suppose I'll be the stage of our confrontation with Louis.
I guess.
Oh man, it sounds it's gonna be intense. Opera house? Oh, what's it gonna look like?
Let's keep our hopes high.
Something about an entertainment building. Being the host for... I mean, we're not just gonna, like, you know, just run up behind him and stab with it. It's gonna have to be a duel, right? Make sure our preparations are good for tomorrow. Yeah, we're doing fine. Oh.
Hey. Seems like Dell's foot's all healed. Thanks to Lady Rella. Now was you looking so pleased? Bah, can't make sense of all this.
Yeah, he is probably deep in thought.
Lord Louis, or Willie? And what about Rella? I can't decide.
Oh, we got some new stuff. Oh man, who makes this? Gold standard stew with ultimate umami flavor. Increase. Wait, just heat char. Oh my god. All right.
All good.
This is from Virga Island. Sure, Euphor will teach you. I'll go get her.
All right, we gotta show these every time.
Back home, We would most frequently cook things by placing them into stews, alongside plentiful herbs and spices. Etruria is blessed with a warm climate. Perhaps that is why people prefer foods that cause them to perspire? What? Our spices range from sharp to refreshing, and we select them according to the needs of our body at the time.
Gotcha. I mean, you know, I'm always in a coat. That's not true, he takes it off sometimes, but we're pairing food with alongside Ufa. Ufa, not Ufa. Sounds like Lufa. Anyway.
You need only a pinch of that herb for the best results. Add too much, and it becomes a most deadly poison. What? So I urge you to be cautious with your portions. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know. When I'm cooking, I just throw chili powder and cayenne on it. And I'm like, well, it's spicy, good enough for me. Should I take more care? Maybe some other day.
When I prepare a meal, I cast a spell. An incantation infused with my love and affection.
I want to say...
Will, let us cast it together. Nomorata imai ranaksho.
God, you know pronouncing things not my strong suit!
This stew smells fragrant. Its flavor has so many layers.
What this is?
The almighty golden stew is a secret recipe of the Mustari tribe. It's good for your health, so please help yourself.
Thank you. Also, maybe I'm selling myself short of my cooking. I don't know. I do okay. But this, I mean, that's a meal with a capital M. Umami flavors. I ain't got none of that going on. I actually, truth be told, don't know the word for it. Isn't just a fancy way of saying savory? I don't know. What are you doing out here? Sunbathing? You know, there's deadly birds, and you need to look where you're going. Oh, you can actually see the cliff.
I've come on our sleeping arrangements, I think. It's cozy, which is calming. Though I can't say I'll ever come around how tangled my hair is by morning.
Like, is the sleeping bag? Or not a sleeping bag, they're just like tubes. That craggy mountain range. Oh, how long it's been. Did I tell you I'm from these parts originally? Oh yeah, how could I forget? Well, I have not many happy memories of home. Nostalgia yet remains a grip on my heart somehow. It'd be like that. It's going to be okay, Hulkenberg. She always talks like she's an old woman. Oh, I remember, like, what's her vibe? I'm pretty sure she's just like 22 or something. Which, I mean, if we're talking about Japanese media, oh my god, you're ancient. There's a game I'm playing right now. Main character's like, I'm 23, and it's like he's some hardboiled detective. It's so silly. I can't help but lol. But yeah, I can't find Dell. Maybe he's in here? Huh? Oh wow, everybody has like a cover that is like their own. Okay, so that's obviously Yufa. Maybe that's... I don't know. I'd imagine she'd get the top buck, but I guess there's not a top buck. There's only 5 beds. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, someone's sleeping. Oh, no, and then there's Heisme. He's up top. All right, makes sense.
Actually...
Would you join me for a bit of meditation?
Again? Yeah, sure.
Anything for the points. I think I hear wolves howling in the distance. There's no way they could be so near the Gauntlet Runner. We're moving so fast.
Maybe his sensors are increasing.
Clear away your thoughts, Will.
How'd you know I was distracted?
May I?
During meditation, you must do not but feel yourself where you are, in this time and place, and accept it. No matter what you hear, just listen. Let things be as they are. Abandon yourself to the great flow of everything.
Oh, wow. She's an expert. I should try to do what Yufa's telling me.
All right.
I'm gonna imagine howling into the distance. Oh, I didn't just do it out loud.
Well...
Tell me, are you thinking of something strange and primal right now? The aura around you tells me you are.
I couldn't rid myself of my idle thoughts, so I think the meditation increased my... Okay.
All right.
Maybe pick the right option. I don't know. Are we ever gonna ask her what was going on when she was, like, talking to us? Like, through our brain? I don't... Oh, wow. We got some of that.
Seems you relaxed a little. So let's keep this up a bit longer, shall we?
Yeah, for sure. Oh, God. I keep getting distracted. Like, in-game. Like, I'm just like, dude, how is it gonna go down with Louise? It's gonna be one-on-one? I don't know. Oh, new location.
The Gauntlet Runner makes a short stop in front of Colorodeo Cliff, a bluff so tremendous it fills one's vision. Its massive fissure is said to be the vestige of a god's wrath, as only a force capable of splitting heaven and earth could cause it, perfectly balanced by the work of nature, or the wrath of gods extolled in the myths of creation. none can say.
There's that cliff I wanted. Oh, whoa. That's the first one we've seen with... No, we've seen all of them with Basilio and Del. Absolutely incredible. Heard of sheer cliffs before, but I never imagined something like this.
Indeed. Falling off that precipice would be unfathomably terrifying.
And exhilarating, I imagine. So says the guy that can glide. You know, makes you want to jump. Ride my sword all the way down. Dons Borthe Sanctus Gallians! What's gone into you, okay? My, that was rather pleasing. It's quite refreshing, you know, to pull your voice from the very bottom of your gut and yell in such a manner.
Speaking of...
Careful you're yelling next to! I'm reminded of the time we were all yelling before me. It was a rather terrible experience, I admit, but I would like to try my hand at this yelling. Maybe give a taste of your own medicine, Hockenberg!
Listen!
Never again shall I sleep in a roach-infested inn!
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Yes. I'm with you there! How amusing. I would also like to try screaming as well. What's the matter? I fully intend to do it, but the words just won't come out at all. This girl's just too charming, and that's coming from me. Ugh. Never change, love. Does anyone else have something to yell about? I sense the gaze. This is why I love Hockenberg, bro. I ain't even gonna say I like her anymore. I'm fully smitten. She ain't even got white hair. Someone had to point that out at me in the comments. I was like, oh yeah, just another girl with white hair, joins love Brigitte. No. It's Iba, probably in first place, then Hockenberg. Do we need to do this right now? Probably not. I sense gazing off to the cliff's edge and being filled with an inexplainable urge to scream has somehow broadened my wisdom.
Alright,
whatever. I'll take it.
As for me...
Then I suppose it's old Nemesis' turn. I've prepared a list of complaints that I wish I could recite to you all on a daily basis, and I'll start with... rather chilly out here, isn't it? We shall head back before we all catch a cold. Yes, we should all allow ourselves to spend too much time in these, with these distractions. That's messed up. But I must scream my complaints, you! Well, whatever. Have a joy. Thanks, man.
The gauntlet runner stops amidst rocky terrain as twilight envelops the wilderness in darkness. The twinkling lights are not all stars. Some are the eyes of monsters, peering through the dark. To await the dawn in comfort and peace is a privilege only the gauntlet runner can provide.
All right. Before, I hear about monsters attacking. Honestly, now we're feeling not invincible per se, but I'm a little more confident in our combat abilities. Speaking of, only got a limited amount of time left to enjoy the quiet moments. Once we get to Altabury, well, you know what's going to happen. Jeez, scaring the crap out of me. Anyway, I want to check out that fan. What's it do? What we got? Oh my god. What? Yeah, that was... If we're talking about meta, that was the biggest increase. Okay, I'm happy with that. She is the star of the show, after all. 54 magic? How much does Will have? Like, if we're talking, like, offense. Well, this isn't the class to do it, but... Oh, okay, I'm still beating her. But, like, it's close. At this pace, we'll reach Altabury sometime tomorrow. Get the lance in the end, so I'll not deny you got the skills for this. I'll still be watching you until it's in Louise's hands. Ugh. The night shares are creeping in. Suppose it mean we're closing on Altabury. Once the lance is in Lord Louise's hand, I'll be out your hair. Days really flew by. Yeah, I kind of miss them. Our summer vacation is over. I'm just going.
Oh my.
Did you get the reference? I'm so bored. And just not in the mood to sing. Sure, it'd be nice to have someone to talk to. Well, how could we say no to her? Johnny, your favoritism's showing. I know. What can I do about it? Can hardly believe that we got hold of the divine lance. I knew teaming up with you was the wisest move. Your strengths and competence were impeccable naturally, but most of all, I appreciate the rapport I've enjoyed with all of you.
Hey, that goes both ways. You're killing it in that dungeon. I know I edited some of the fights out, but against those humans,
hits them with the weakness.
Oh, that's insane. So you like our pretty energetic record? You're strange. I almost want to pick this to see how she would react, but that is mean. And she's so smiley and happy and peppy.
Got it.
It seems you fit right in, Miss Bundle of Joy. Look at the dress. She dresses for it. I've always been adept at blending into my current milieu, but I'm actually not doing much of that with you all. Just being myself. Is that a lie?
I'd like to believe it, though.
For so many other people, I gave them what they desired. I performed the role of sweet, virtuous Juna the songstress. But don't treat me that way. I was a little miffed and even disappointed because of it, to be honest. I'm sure you'll be a shining star one day. Actually, I'm absolutely positive about it. And this is coming from me, so you better believe in yourself.
Dude, she stole my line.
That's coming from me.
Now then.
She put it a little nicer, but we got it. Wow, we're demiurgic? What?
Is that a word?
I guess it is. We count that stat out. What'll that lead to? I don't ever know. I'm just doing it at random.
Is that time already? I do feel a mite drowsy. We can talk just a bit more before we have a kip, can we?
Oh, I guess.
So how do you play this board game?
Don't let Hulkenberg... Anyway, I guess I'm just like injecting. That's like canon now.
She just makes up rules. I don't even know.
It's nearly time.
Only a ways further until we reach Altabury. The city is like a buzz with activity in Saint's Day.
What if Luis is already there? Sooner or later, we have to hand over Dracadios over to him. One must wonder what the brothers would tell him of our time on the island. Hope they will leave out any unnecessary details.
Got it?
You just have to stand tall and be confident. You have to sell a lie, look them straight in the eye, and say every word like you truly believe it.
So, makes it sound so easy. Goodness, I can't do that.
Like, comment, and subscribe. No!
All right.
I can't! It's too hard! This will be the last time we'll be able to relax for a while. Once you arrive, we'll be jumping right into it. Wait, what? Can't blame me for feeling nervous. After all, we know what's coming.
Oh, I am nervous. What? I thought it was just gonna be a town. At least we could rest our head a little bit. Oh, we actually have a problem now. Yeah, what do we do in the ship?
Right. Finally getting close. Saint stays of the Opera House. There's never been a stage quite like this. Not for me, especially not for you.
Going to be much colder in Altabury, you know. You'll need to layer up and keep warm. Your furthest tribes have yet to do what you can. What has never really phased us, you, Chief. Alright. Does that mean Fidelio's fur?
The Divine Lance. They can call it reclamation. Those Sanctus are pillaging the pagan's treasure, plain and simple. Sanctism's got nothing for us. Got no faith in their god or their sanctors.
So I was Stamma Count Louise and Lady Rella. I mean, come on, they're not all bad. Even you know this. Okay, I'll stop. Oh, she relocated. Okay, we're gonna do this instead. Even though tolerance is our lowest stat, I feel like this is more efficient. This is not biased again, I promise.
Nura speaking.
Wait, something else? Again?
Before Altabury's mountains, the Gauntlet Runner sets upon the murky graveyard. The colossal bridges overhead are an impressive sight. During the Annex War, this land was a fierce battleground. Many soldiers, unable to return to their loved ones, found their final rest here. But few honor the dead. Their spirits take no solace. Their tragic remains are desecrated by wild dogs, leaving their bones exposed to the elements.
Really setting the stage compared to that cliffside. Oh no. What's up with these things?
Look at it.
These bridges are huge. 'Tis an area defined by its numerous valleys. The bridges connect the flatlands and increase the amount of places which people may live.
That makes sense. If these bridges were fall in battle, these people would end up isolated.
Hey.
What's all with this weird... Are they skulls? I don't even... All very fascinating. Oh, she looks so scared. Have you looked at what's directly in front of you? Those are bones of people, aren't they? They are the remains of those who fell during the Annex War. It's the site of a fierce battle, and the dead left to the elements, denied the dignity of a proper burial. That is like the worst thing ever. We shouldn't disrespect the fallen.
Yeah.
Can't bear to think of something of this scale happening again. Brings me no pleasure to see it. Yet, 'tis valuable experience, the cold reality of battle, beyond the legends and tales of valor. Carve this memory to your hearts. That is why the maglet that drifts about this place carries such an oppressive weight. I can feel the sadness and regret of those whose lives came to an end here. I feel as though my wisdom has deepened after considering those who found their eternal rest here. Man.
All right.
It comes for us all, but to die at a place like this. War sure is a bad thing. I don't think I'll be sketching this one for Maria, will we?
Hey.
Something wrong, nurse? You've gone blue. Oh, are you afraid of ghosts? I mean, we've seen them. We know they're real. My powers of imagination are more robust than ever. Why, nurse? I'm surprised you put any stock in scary stories. You're a more gentle soul than I gave you credit for. Too true. Before all else, I'm a delicate flower. I'd agree with that.
Well then.
Keeping that in mind, shall we make a quiet departure? It's not to rouse the dead. Yeah.
That's my fault.
I'm sorry I made such a fuss. I'd like to give those who died a proper send-off and drew this with that. Oh, he did draw something. I don't know if we're going to give that one to anybody. I'll take this with me so I don't forget the people whose lives came to an end here.
Altabury Heights, capital of the Principality of Montario, the eastmost country annexed into the Kingdom of Euchornia. The mountain path leading to the city begins near the coastline, but few gauntlet runners can contend against its steep slope. Those who complete the arduous climb are rewarded. City lights, dusted with snow, twinkle beautifully in the valley. But what awaits the party there is no reward, but their greatest trial thus far. The hour of reckoning draws near, and they steel themselves anew.
All this build-up. What is going to go down? I'm genuinely nervous. Dare I say anxious? I mean, we can, we get the gunner.
The seat of sanctism, Altabury. Truly, I never thought I would see it in person.
Whoa, that is huge.
What is that giant structure?
That's what I'm saying.
The monolith. In Sanctus Scripture, they tell of how the stone was shaped by God's own hand.
It's afloat. I'd only heard rumors that it didn't touch the ground, but to see it now.
Are we finally moving again?
Just another trip for our songstress.
Yeah, she doesn't care. I mean, there's certainly
we hear
something
it last.
magical about it. What's going on with that? It's just a big rock. I mean, why am I so nervous? Maybe there's some deeper meaning. You can say that again, Willie. We decided to present Luis with Dracodios, the Lance of the Dragon God, aboard his gauntlet runner. You get it. You know what it is. Let's hope he doesn't find out the lance is a fake. Moment of truth, everybody. Full clench. Is that what you say? I don't know. Ignore me.
Well done. So this is the Lance of Legend, is it?
I am called Euphazia, priestess of the island. For personal reasons, I have joined them on their journey.
You do not detest me?
I owe my life to them, and I understand they operate under your guidance.
Indeed. I had heard you were able to obtain the lance without incurring the islanders' hatred. Quite a feat, now that I know it to be true. Well done. At last, it seems that even fate has abandoned Fortin. Thanks to you, I was spared the effort of sifting through ashes to find this.
Wait, what?
If the islanders could not be persuaded, my next course would have been to raise their village to the ground. The Caradrius' batteries would make that a fairly simple task.
He just says it so openly.
What?
Why would you...
Why are you surprised? At times, sacrifice is necessary to save the many. Was that not the exact reasoning by which your countrymen would have seen you die?
There's a big difference. Is there a big difference? No, you fuck. Keep it together. Please.
Have the lance brought to my chamber later. Thank you for your hard work in spite of your wound. Take care of yourselves.
There's just no need for that.
Now we need only to wait until tomorrow for the Saints' Day festival.
I guess when you're Louise, you know, what's the harm in just showing your true colors? What are they gonna do? You're almighty.
The whole event will be held over 2 days at the Opera House.
The first day is the eve of the festival, and I'm scheduled to sing. Hope you're looking forward to it.
No, really, I insist you come. You better be there. Go, Louise, please.
Main festivities start on the second day. That's when all these divine relics will be dedicated and sealed. It's aimed at proving beyond a doubt that Sanctism is the highest authority.
All kind of daft though, isn't it? If they were that confident in their scriptures, you'd think they wouldn't have to bother with all that.
This is where Forden dies. He and Sanctism itself. At the very least, it's worth giving him a memorable end.
Lord Louis, I do hope you'll come and watch me sing this time. We missed you at the opening ceremony. If you're not there, it'll hardly be worth it.
You needn't worry. Having come all this way, it would be a waste not to show.
Thank God.
Well, I'm off to check out the Opera House. Want to make sure everything's shipshape for my solo, of course. The rest is up to you.
We got him.
You have all performed admirably. You exceeded my every expectation. Soon, Forden's reign will come crashing down. From this point onward, I would have you forfeit the competition and dedicate yourself fully to my campaign.
Right, we saw this coming, but...
Understood.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. You're gonna forfeit too, you freak.
For now, rest your wings a while. Tomorrow's festivities will be a grand show indeed.
Indeed, Lord Louise. Indeed. Don't do that. Oh, thank God.
It seems the land's passed muster. Eurus is a peerless craftsman, if not else.
Yufa, are you okay?
I guess the first time she's seen him. She might not have believed us how evil he was.
He would have destroyed my home. How could he suggest such carnage with not a shade of guilt? I was sure that deep down, all people are inherently good at heart. Now, you made it sound like you were bound to kill him at any cost. And now I understand why.
I see. Then let's get back on track and go find ourselves an inn. You've got more supporters now. I dare say we'll find better lodging than we could before.
I wouldn't be so sure. This city's in the palm of Forden's hand, and we're the ones who humiliated him during the exhibition.
Wait, you think we're blacklisted? No. Oh.
All the same, we're about to do something big. To be honest, I'll take anywhere, so long as I can stretch out.
The problem of being so tall. Sidewalk's not bad.
Here's as good as any spot to make camp.
Why? That's worse than staying in the runner.
Oh, come on.
Then why don't we look for an inn run by a Mustari?
I thought this city was the seat of the church.
In times before the church, it's said many diverse faiths and teachings took root in this city. That's why Montario is the only mainland nation that trades with the islands.
Indeed. My grandfather often said that until his generation, the only prominent building of the Sanctus Church was that opera house.
Oh. So, dang, the opera house must be really old then.
Though the prevailing story now, of course, is that Sanctism reclaimed this land from malevolent pagans.
Either way, I'm certain there should be quite a few Mustari who feign conversion and live in seclusion.
If one of these Mustarians really exists, it may work in our favor. Let's look for it.
Sounds good. We're officially here, though. Next town, and... Oh. Not the most warm welcome ever. Oh my God, this is like almost... This is like scary. What is a song? If it is a Mustari-owned inn we seek, Then I know of one in the center of town. 'Tis called Skyward Tavern, if I recall it being rather pleasant, with very little that would point to its Mistari roots.
Certainly.
It was a Dia Franco street, if I'm not mistaken. Cold. At least Hulkenberg's in her element. Can we get going before we freeze, though? Snowy town, and quite the sight up there. Between Montario Monolith and King staring down at us. Oh, man, this is rad. Every game needs it, you know. I think it's kind of playing at the calendar aspect of the game. Don't necessarily know what month we're... Yes, I do. We're in September. It's just cold. Interesting. Well, I guess if you're... Yeah, go to a place where it's cold all year round. How big is the actual town, though? Oh, it's not that big. But... Oh, wait, we didn't get into a fight. Dang it, I was just about to say. We found a Magla transfer person. Whoa. Is it just this one really long route? I guess so. I assume the opera house is in the center. Oh, my God, look at that.
That's the one from the exhibition.
Whatever that is. Oh, hi, hi. Vote for me, please. Oh, wait, I'm withdrawing soon. Crap. Well, what's up?
Hello there.
You there. It's a view of new spectacular, eh? That impressive structure out there is called the Monolith. Yeah, know all about it. Actually, I don't. Rumors are true. It looks like a sculpture jutting out of the sky more than the ground. Truly a sight to behold. With the opera house at its base, it's truly the city's landmark. 'Twas well worth the trip from Grand Tribe to lay eyes upon it. Right. There's something. It's like a, I guess, you know, tourist things. What are they called? Gift shop, I guess. But yeah, let's just keep marching on. We'll find the inn, and then park it. Wait, is that a new face on the rock, or am I freaking out? Wait, it's that other guy. What's his name? The Rudolph guy? Yeah, it is. Something changed. What? How is he winning? Him and them eyebrows. That's the only guy that's ever lost to me in a debate. What? Can't really tell from this angle, but yeah, he's there. I recognize the beret. Is it what happened then? Oh, yo, it's the other candidate. I wonder what rank he is. Julian. Color me surprised. You being here tells me you've also obtained a divine relic. Hardly had to lift a finger to get mine thanks to my contacts, but can only imagine the toll it must have taken on you. Actually, it was a breeze. By the by, there's a podium in the city too, isn't there? I'd see them frequently in Briarhaven, but to be honest, I couldn't bear to listen. Those were the ravings of a madman, a cheap ale, the only purpose of which was to intoxicate the masses. Perhaps it's time I took to the pulpit. Electing a king and looking to the future requires the acumen of an enlightened thinker. Jeez. I mean, maybe if it was Loveless talking, I'd agree with you, but... Oh god, dude, I'm supposed to end the episode. What am I doing? I'm looking around. As I do. Whoa, what is this part of town? Hi there.
Oh, cripes.
Here to celebrate Saints' Day, but one wrong turn, I'm muddy lost. Oh dear, something found me here. In heaven's name am I? The city, the upper level, resides a luxury in the mansions up high, while those are the lower means and values. Disgrace the public order down below. How literal is that? What is this shop?
Look,
oh, it's just a magic shop. I've never seen that icon before. Oh, wait, these are the shops that, yeah, are only open at night. Wait, Beelzebub's Breath? Alicorn's Breath, Soul's Breath, Raiju? Okay. These would be really handy, come to think of it. Oh, you know what it is? That's Alonso's thing. Yeah, now I remember. But sometimes we come across one of those elemental things in the wild, and it's a rough time. We just can't, because, you know, you can't get a jump on it. And it leaves in, like, one turn. But Forget-Me-Nots... We've actually stolen most of these. And their big luxury thing is Resist Light. Yo. These would be amazing to have. Wait, deplete all of enemies' turn. What is this? Dodging an attack depletes all enemies' attack. Dog, I'm getting that. Are you kidding me? Heisme.
That's fine.
You're in, dude. We got your thing. Reduced turn cost of synthesis? What are these abilities? I mean, accessories are so strong in this game. You give up a lot of stats for that, but that is big. Last time we bought from this store, though, you remember when we did that? We didn't even use this thing ever. We wasted all of our money, so I'm not going to get 4 of them, but that is interesting. Enough shopping. We need to find the inn. This place is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, though. Okay. It's kind of a just straight line, but yeah, we should just find the place already. Rest our heads. And stop spending all this money that I just got. God, my spending habits and metaphor. Oh, hey, speaking of Loveless, yo.
You little...
Hi. Look good it's decided to turn up. Got some nerve showing that mug in front of me. Did we do something to you? Playing me the fool, are you? I see a game that's good for the goose is good for the... I'll settle the score you shortly.
Maybe he's had one too many. Let's let him be. Yeah, that's probably for the best. What is that? Wait, someone's got that big of a gun on their gauntlet runner? No way. Who could that be? Oh, I bet it's Rudolph. Yeah, that checks out. Mr. Militaristic. And I wonder what this statue is. God, I'm the worst tourist ever. Oh, that's just Milo's runner. Well, you can tell who it is. So that's the guy that's like, oh, I'm so beautiful. Oh. Never had a chance to fight him. Maybe the game's not over yet. Godot. Okay, did I get it right? Yeah, dang. Do I know my characters or what? But, in located, Montario is amazing. And next time, ReFantazio, we finish what Gria started. And I can't wait. See you next time, okay? Bye.